Sports Talk 790, Houston's new sports talk leader, leading the charge for the Houston sports fan.
To tell them what's to come in the future. But today, in 2011, we turn to Nostrathomas. 50% of the time, he's right every time. Ladies and gentlemen, fans of Sports Talk 790, those listening across the world, I present you Nostrathomas. Perhaps he's having a wardrobe malfunction. Here he comes in his ridiculous robe. Oh my. Say hello to the people, Nostrathomas.
Hello, my noble steed. Well, we should remind the we should remind the folks just how Nostrathomas got his start. Last year, 1 year ago, I went on the air on a major market radio show known as the Matt Thomas Show, and I predicted the Houston Texans were going to go 7-9 and not make the playoffs.
And also the Colts and the Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
I didn't ask for that.
Okay.
All right. What I did say was the truth. They went 6-10. I got hate mail from people. People told me to go back to Dallas.
Death threats.
Death threats. People calling me a cross-dressing fool. None of these things bothered me, especially when the Texans went 4-2, because they ended the year at 6-10. Then the second great Nostrathomas pick came in. I, in a late March, early April day, told you, the people of Sports Talk 790, that the Dallas Mavericks were going to defeat the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals. Oh, Nostra Steed, who were the two teams in the NBA Finals last year?
That would be the Dallas Mavericks and the Miami Heat.
That is correct, oh noble steed. And then who won the NBA Finals according to Nostrathomas?
Dallas Mavericks in 6 games, I believe.
Thank you very much. Then a few weeks later, I said that Nnamdi Asomugha was either going to be a member of the Dallas Cowboys or the Philadelphia Eagles. 2 out of 32. Noble steed, where did Nnamdi Asomugha end up?
One of the 2 out of the 4 teams that were courting him. The Eagles.
Don't listen to him. I got that one right, too. Then, just a short time ago, I predicted that Peyton Manning's neck would not be ready to go for Sunday's game against the Colts. Yet another Nostrathomas selection.
That's true. Along with the guaranteed Astros when they lost.
And I'm telling you 2 more things. Arian Foster is not playing this Sunday, and the Longhorn Network will not cease to exist in its current state. Those are 2 future Nostrathomas selections. Whatever. All right. Now, without any further ado, the city of Houston has been waiting for this for 2 months. Now, honestly, tell them, Noble Steed, how many people call on a daily basis? Hey, what's your prediction on the Texans? What's going to happen?
I'd say 7 or 8 a week we get.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, in this hermetically sealed envelope, I can tell you the week 1 against the Indianapolis Colts.
It's like a Johnny Carson bit.
It is, except the funny material. The Texans will force 4 sacks in this game. Nobody seems to care at this point. Andre Johnson will have 100 receiving yards in this game, and Matt Schaub will throw at least 2 touchdowns. The Texans will defeat the Indianapolis Colts 24-14 and go to 1-0 on the season. The Nostrathomas public likes that. Week number 2 in Miami. Nostrathomas says that weather will be a factor in this game. Turnovers will decide this game, and a key running play will be the difference, as your Houston Texans will go to Miami and defeat the Dolphins 27-24 to go to 2-0 on the season. Before I make my next prediction, is there any Saints fans in our audience today? 1. September 25th in New Orleans, Nostrathomas believes that Drew Brees will go bananas against the Texans secondary. Matt Schaub will have trouble handling the pressure, and the Saints running game will rush for over 100 yards. Where's my noble steed? Okay, I just want to make sure you're protecting me. Saints 30, Texans 13. Houston to go to 2-1 on the year. Don't make the Nostrathomas angry. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. Week number 4, Pittsburgh Steelers in Reliance Stadium. This will be a low-scoring game. Neither quarterback will have a good game, and it will come down to a couple of kicks. And when it's all said and done, the Texans will defeat the Steelers in an upset 19-13. The Texans will improve to 3-1.
Oh, they get a safety in that one?
I don't know. I don't care. I just had to throw a score out there.
Okay.
Let's go to the next game. Week 5 against the Oakland Raiders. Lots of scoring in this game. The Raiders will keep it close. There'll be at least 15 Raider fans arrested at Reliance Stadium. Special teams will be a difference. Texans 31, Raiders 21. The Texans go to 4-1 on the season.
Wow, rip-roaring start.
Now I'm looking for any Baltimore Raven fans in the crowd here. Just want to protect myself, old noble steed. Texans will keep this game a lot closer than you think. Ray Rice and Vontae Leach both will have big games. Weather will also be a factor in this contest. Texans make it close, but it will be the Ravens 21, the Texans 13. Houston goes to 4-2 on the year. Oh, get over yourselves. Let's go on to Game 7 against the Tennessee Titans. Both teams will have explosive ground games. Defenses will give up lots of points. Andre will kick Cortland Finnegan's ass again. Texans 35, Titans 31. Houston will go to 5-2. Noble Steeds, we'll be printing playoff tickets at this point.
Okay.
Here we go next week, October 30th against Jacksonville. Blaine Gabbert will get the start in this game. That is a 21.5-star selection on that one. The Texans will move the ball, so will Matt Schaub. Texans beat up the JV Jaguars 28-6. The Houston Texans will be 6-2 on the season. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Bob Merrill. He is the only Browns fan in Houston. Boo him a lot right now. Just boo him. Colt McCoy's father will enter the field at Reliance Stadium and try to play in part of the game. A key will be the turnovers that will turn the tide over in a game that is much closer than it should be. Texans 20, Browns 16. Houston improves to 7-2. Are there any Buccaneer fans here? Just checking once again. Josh Freeman runs wild. There'll be a threat of rain, perhaps even a tropical storm. Buccaneers on the home field defeat the Texans 21-10. Houston falls to 7-3. Apparently no reaction from the people here. They're still stunned at the 7-3 mark. Noble Steed, thank you for hanging them off. Here we go. Next game at Jacksonville. Have the Texans ever won a game in Jacksonville? I say no. Will they win this year? I say no again. Texans offense sputters. Jaguars upset the Texans 24-14. Houston goes to 7-4. Now the first time that the Texans have a 2-game losing streak. Matt Ryan comes in with the Atlanta Falcons. Matt Schaub against his old teammates. It doesn't matter. Julio Jones goes bonkers against the Texans secondary. Falcons 34, Texans 31. The Texans are 7-5. Now, people that are not here, you're throwing things at me. Stop it. Noble Steed, throw it at him. I'm going back to Dallas right now.
Where's Charlie Pulolo?
Exactly. Pulolo wouldn't be caught dead in this outfit. At Cincinnati, weather will be a factor. Andre Johnson will go for over 200 yards in receiving. Texans comfortably over the Bengals, 27-14. Houston ends a 3-game losing streak, and they are 8-5. Moving along. Carolina, Cam Newton. His father comes on the field, hands him a $10,000 check. It won't matter. Texans crush Cam Newton 30-17 over the Panthers. Your Texans are 9-5. Game 15 in Indianapolis. The Texans have never won there. And it's going to stay that way. In a game that we're all going to be thoroughly disappointed on, the Colts pull off an upset much to our dismay. Colts 20, Texans 16. Texans are 9-6 and will have to rely on a Game 16 win to win the AFC South. Noble Steed, any comments?
I'm just super nervous right now. I don't know how the season's going to end.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you week number 17. Here it is. Chris Johnson will miss the game.
Why is that?
I have no idea. I'm not that great of a prophet. Texans secondary will return not 1 but 2 touchdowns. The Houston Texans will win the 10th game for the first time in franchise history. They will defeat the Tennessee Titans 28-14. Nostrathomas says the Houston Texans are the AFC South champions. And book it.
Okay.
Go to Las Vegas right now. I don't know. I can't see. I'm blind. 10-6, Noble Steed. Hold on. Oh, sorry.
Grandiose prediction show. Baldini, the great, will now predict the NFC.
I was ready to do the AFC, but you know what? Live radio, it's a wonderful thing. All right, NFC champions.
Not like I didn't tell you, but go ahead.
Philadelphia Eagles will win the NFC East.
Okay.
New Orleans Saints win the South.
Agree.
Green Bay Packers win the North.
All right.
Arizona Cardinals win the West.
Okay.
Wild cards, Detroit Lions. Atlanta Falcons.
All right.
Nobody's arguing with me at this point?
Yeah, just go ahead.
NFC champions, the Green Bay Packers.
Repeat.
Repeating as NFC champions. All right, we ready for the AFC toss now?
I think we are.
Are we ready?
This is the Matt Thomas Grandiose Prediction Show.
Now, the great Baldo will predict the AFC.
What the hell's a great Baldo?
That's you.
That is not me.
Yes, it is.
Jeez.
Take out that hat.
All the
No
hats in the
respect.
world can't cover up your bald head.
All right, wait a minute. Now I'm all mixed up. Find my AFC predictions.
All right, just make something up like you do anyways.
I had them
Here,
written down.
AFC
Major
winners.
production value. Well, here they are. The AFC South winners will be the Houston Texans. The AFC West champions will be the San Diego Chargers.
All right.
The AFC North champions will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the AFC East champions, the New York Jetropolitans. You knew I was going to go with that. Now, my wild card teams are the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens, setting up the New England Patriots as the AFC champions.
Wow.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I'm just worried about you. You're getting a little sweaty there.
I'm
You
sweating a
okay?
little bit. I need a moist towelette,
You
if
need
you
to go
will.
back to the opium den.
Yeah.
It's cooler in there.
All right, so you've got Green Bay and you have New England. Ladies
Playing
and gentlemen,
in the Super Bowl.
in early February, put your entire life savings on the New England Patriots to win the Super Bowl.
Just like you had the Colts winning last year?
I don't know nothing what you speak
Okay.
of at all.
Reminding you.
Back to Dallas.
I will not go back to Dallas. New England Patriots, Houston Texans, 10-6. Nostratomus says it. Believe it.
All right. There we go.
All right. Now, can I take this off?
No, you got to keep it on for the remainder of the show.
I think I'm down to about 180 pounds. All right, 7-1-3-2.